Oh, what a lovely day it is, chilling in the village. Oh, what? Now, there's only one reason why you wanted to watch this video, and it's because you want to see how big and small you can make a slime in the Minecraft size changer mod. Well, this is the video to see how big a slime can be. So with our first command, we're going to do /scale, set, motion, 0, then you should be able to see the ID of the slime. And if you set it to 0, he won't move, so you don't have to have fences around him anymore. You can see how the slime is now frozen in midair. Now the way to change its size is do /scale, set, base, then say I want to change it to 50, then it's ID, and boom, it will be really big. Although the one thing I forgot to do is to change its health up. As you can see, it's split into smaller slimes, and those are these gigantic smaller slimes. Now you can tell the resized slimes through this mod, and that is by killing them. Now once that they've died, I couldn't actually hit them, but once they've died you'll be able to see that there is a ginormous slime ball. And that's how you can tell if it was a small slime or not. Now, this is another way to see how big and how small you can make this iron golem. Now, as you can see, this iron golem here is pretty small. It's half its size. Now I can do /scale, set, base, and let's do it to 1, and the iron golem, and now it is the normal size. If I set the scale of the iron golem to 10, it will now be gigantic and run around terrorizing the village. Now, its pathfinding is a little bit broken, as you can see, because it's not meant to be this big, but I'm hoping it'll be fixed in the future. Now, I'm sure you're all wondering this one simple question. Can you change the size of the Ender Dragon? And I have to say, I can't. You might be able to, but I personally can't do it, as it's incredibly hard to ping the Ender Dragon with its ID. Now, I did try doing AE type, but it didn't work, unfortunately, so I don't think you can change the scale of the Ender Dragon. Now, as an alternative, I'm going to see if you can change the size of the Wither. So I'm going to get a Wither skeleton skull and soul sand, or soul soil, whichever you prefer. Now I've made a small container to keep the Wither contained, and I forgot to do this block. But it doesn't matter, as you can see I have summoned the Wither, and I'm now going to test if you can change its scale. Now /scale, set, base. I'm going to change its base to 0.2, and I've got its ID. And look, it's a tiny little baby Wither. It's a miniature Wither. Now I'm going to go into survival and see how much damage it can do to me. And now I think it does the normal amount of damage, because I'm not risking that. I'm not sure how much it does, but it did do almost half of my health. Now you've seen how small we can make a Wither. I'm assuming you're wondering how big we can make the Wither. So I'm going to set its scale to 20. And it's gone. Now that doesn't matter, as I can just spawn in another Wither, although it's sad to know that Wither will never be seen again. Well, this Wither, so I will do /scale, set, motion, 0, then I'll copy that. Oh, it wants to move around. And now I've got its ID. I set its motion to 0, so now it can't move. Now he will start trying to kill the animals, but at least he can't move. He's our test subject. /scale, set, base, 30, and its ID. And now there's a gigantic Wither with some gigantic Wither skulls. Now it's not coded to be like that, but as you can see the Wither skulls do give off a massive explosion. So big of an explosion, it lags out the game. Now, as you can see, this is a bit underwhelming for its size. Now I've just turned up my render distance and you can see there's the other Wither over there. But I will change this Wither from 30 to 50. And as you can see, it's incredibly laggy, and we'll see what the limit is without my computer blowing up. Oh, it's very laggy. Oh, and that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. And now I've got to figure out how to get my computer to